Yo, what's up, Zanies? How y'all feeling now? You guys doing good? You doing good? I'm just happy to be here, guys. I had to take a couple months off of comedy. My wife had ankle surgery, and she had to put pins in her feet to have her toes straightened out. Yeah, from a car accident when she was 17. Yeah, it was crazy. Like it was funny because when I met my wife, she was walking towards me, and it wasn't the first thing I noticed. It wasn't the triple G breast that she had. It was them size 13 duck paddles she was sporting. And I tell you what, guys, this is so embarrassing to admit in front of a whole crowd of people. But man, I freaking love feet, man. I do. I love the arches. When girls got them skinny ankles. Oh my God. And to see them big feet, I was waiting for them big feet to get out of them shoes, man, I'm telling you. But we dated. Like, we dated for like 4 months. And she would not let me see her feet. And she's like, babe, I'm just embarrassed. I'm like, you know what? We're going to be together. It's not a problem. You know, you're safe with me. So she takes off her shoe. And then she takes off her sock, and I figured, you know what, it'd probably be like a little scar or something. You know, it can't be that bad. Guys, it was that bad. I have to describe this to you. The pinky toe was pointing this way. The next toe was pointing this way. The middle toe decided to do a damn U-turn. And then the other toe was pointing this way. And all of these toes had knuckles. And I was like, I ain't never seen no mess like this in my life. Like, it was weird because my wife has never been to jail before, but them toes was throwing up gang signs. Yeah, I swear, them toes was some GDs, guys. I'm telling you, them toes was GDs. Yeah, man, like I said, I've been married. I've been married for 20 years this year. Yeah. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to be like my divorce friends, man. They having it out here rough. I went ahead, my one guy, he just got divorced. He's like, man, dating's different now, man. It's different. Like, you got to date online, man. You got to show them the tool nowadays. And I'm like, hold on, show them the tool? And he goes, yeah, the tool. Like, hold on, you showing your penis to these women, man? And he's like, yeah, man, but you can't just do it like that, man. First of all, you got to plate the dick properly. I'm like, hold on, like a piece of tiramisu? Like, what are we doing here? He goes, no, man, you got to put it on scale, man. You got to make sure it's properly lubricated, man. You got to have it looking good out here. And I was like, look, I can't be single now, because first of all, guys, I have an Android phone. And I got dry skin. Y'all gonna have my shit looking like a half-smoked cigar out here. What are we doing? But like I said, man, I've been married for 20 years, and that's a lot of changes between two people. So we're going through some problems. And so we had to go do marriage counseling. So we go to marriage counseling, and first thing I knew there was a problem because our counselor was this short and he had a little ponytail. And he smelled like patchouli. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a problem. So we go ahead and we sit down, and he's like, okay, guys, my name's Todd. This is the trust tree. You know, you can say anything you want, and you're in a room full of concern. I care about you guys. So I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. So my wife started talking about her issues with me. And he's like, yeah, no. Sarah, I completely understand. Yes. No, you need to be validated. Yeah, that's definitely right. No, I get it. And then I start saying what I need to say, what my problems are with the marriage. And he's like, yeah. That's right. My third wife used to do that same bullshit. I'm like, hold on, third wife, dude? And I'm trusting you with my marriage? That's like R. Kelly babysitting my teenage daughter. Yeah, she might be asleep when I got home, but I want to find out how she got that way. As well. How many of you guys got kids? You guys got kids? Make some noise if you got kids, man. I have kids. My kids are 10 years apart. Yeah, I decided I didn't want to have any money, so I decided I wanted another one. But no, my daughter moved out, so my son took my daughter's room. And so he's in there, he's moving the stuff in. He takes his computer and he takes everything else and he's kind of moving it in and he puts it in the room and he goes and he shuts the door. Now you Caucasians, that's not a big deal. But us black folks, you do not shut doors in your room. Am I right? Yeah, you do not shut doors. My brother. We don't shut doors in our room. And my wife was like, you know what, Bert, he needs his privacy. You know, he's a young man. He goes, he needs his time alone. I'm like, okay, all right, you know, I understand that. So he goes in and he shuts the door. And all of a sudden, I wait till he leaves for his friend's house, and I go in, and I check his search history. And you know what? He's a regular kid, guys. He's just a regular dude. Like, I was looking at, he likes fire trucks. He's in the airplanes, you know, and he's into a lot of, like, you know, just regular kid stuff. Because when I was 17 and I was that age, I was whacking it the hell off, guys, I'm telling you. I'm even afraid to admit this, but it was so bad, I whacked the skin off of it. Yes. So, of course, my mom's a nurse. So I'm like, you know, I need to tell her this because it's not growing back at this time. So I'm like, Mom, I scraped some skin off of an appendage. She's like a leg? And I was like, yeah, like a leg. She goes, okay, what we need to do is get me some Neosporin and some aloe vera, put that on the gauze, and stop beating off in my damn house. What the hell is wrong with you? And of course, she was on the phone with my aunt, and she was like, rub the skin off of it, boy. She goes, you need a damn hobby. And I was like, well, Ma, a couple weeks ago, I asked for the Super Nintendo, and I didn't get it. So guess what I got, guys? I got my Super Nintendo. So now I had two hobbies. My name is Bert. That's my time. Thank you guys so much.
Keep it going for Bert, everybody. Come on.